with Luna Moth Creations and Tarot. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I am going to do a walkthrough of the Heaven and Earth Tarot through Lo Scarabeo. And I've had this deck since I moved in with my boyfriend, so probably the end of November. But a bunch of decks had come in at the same time. I've already filmed those. And this one kind of went to the wayside because I was trying to get my stuff in order. So anyways, I'm sure you've seen this deck, but I wanted to go ahead and unbox it. And I'm actually going to be doing like every deck that I own. So I'm calling this Tarot Tuesday. So you'll be seeing deck reviews on Tuesdays. But if I get a brand new deck, I'm going to do it the day I get it. So now that I'm settled in. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to take a look at the deck. Okay guys, so this again is the Heaven and Earth Tarot. I bought it through Lo Scarabeo. I guess that's the publishing company. And apparently the deck creators are Jack Sephiroth and Jamie Elford. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. 78 tarot deck with a 160-page colored book. There's the Lo Scarabeo logo. So there we go. So when I first got this deck, I love this box first off, and it's got a magnetic closure, which if you know anything about me, I love those. Whoops. I glanced through this deck when I first got it, but I was taken by a different deck, and I just kind of put this one back in the box and haven't really thought that much about it since then. Hopefully I can connect with it a little bit better now. When I first looked at it, I was kind of like, meh. But I love when they have these amazing colored books. Oh, that's kind of neat. I didn't even realize this. So it talks about the image, and then it says heavenly interpretations, earthly interpretations, questions, transformations. Nice. So, oh, and it also tells you what the Hebrew letters are. Gosh, my lighting is kind of crap, sorry. What the Hebrew letters, because there's actually a lot of symbolism on the cards themselves. So that's pretty cool. Like it says, hopefully, can we focus? The Fool, keyword innocence, Aleph, it shows what the letter looks like, and it says the meaning is ox. So they go through that with all the major arcana, I'm assuming. I don't know if they do that for the other. Oh, they do. Well, sort of. So anyways, that's a pretty good book. I love when they have these big books. I mean, it's like just getting a whole new tarot book, you know? So right off the deck, we've got a little information here to follow them on Facebook. So there's that. Let me get this deck out of here. And it does have the little ribbon pull. We're going to set this aside. And then it just has this card. Whoops, let me get in frame here. This little card on top. All right, so let's get in it. So first we have the Fool. All right, guys, eventually, like I said, I'll get better lighting, maybe with my next check. And there's all the letters. So association, it looks like Aquarius, and then it has, so we've got Aquarius and Uranus and air, and then that's, I guess, the ox, and then that's the Hebrew letter. So anyways, I'm not going to do this for every card, but you get the gist. So we have the basic Fool card with his loyal dog there. It's a good representation. The Magician. Gosh, I gotta figure out how to make this light not so dang harsh. Yeah, it's a little better. He looks very Jesus-esque, doesn't he? But again, these are right on target. The High Priestess. Girl, okay. I feel like maybe this... Okay, all right. It's coming full circle, guys. Sorry. This is called the Heaven and Earth Tarot. So I feel like that was supposed to be like Jesus. This to me looks like Mary, the high priestess. I love the triple moon up here. We've got our Temple of Solemn. Then we have, or maybe, you know, you'd think that the Empress would be Mary. Maybe that was Mary Magdalene. I don't freaking know. Anyways, there's our Empress, and we do have our Venus symbol up there. And some wheat down here showing abundance. All right, I'm gonna try again to get this. Whoa, that's worse. Maybe I'll come from the side. Do it like this. All right, there is the Emperor. Got some Mars association, Aries, Vernas. The Hierophant. The Lovers. Very Garden of Eden. I feel like that's Lilith though. That ain't Eve. She ain't getting freaky like that. This is Lilith. that's my interpretation. The Chariot. Oh, I do really like this one a lot. The Sphinx. You know, anything that you can throw in that's Egyptian, just Strength. The cards are like getting crazy over here. Okay, Strength. Got our Sun and Leo there. Got our Hermit. Wheel of Fortune. Got some Anubis. Oh yeah. Anyways, like these are straight up on target with the symbolism. Sorry, let me move my chair out of the way. In the Rider-Waite-Smith system. Justice. The Hanged Man. There's a upside down Ankh there. Death. Temperance. The Devil. And if you guys, I know a lot of y'all really took a look at my video on Murder of Crows Tarot, which was also a deck from Lo Scarabeo. Dang it, you could see my, there we go. You could see my camera. You can still kind of see it. Anyways, there's the tarot. Looks pretty catastrophic, don't you think? So yeah, if you liked the Murder of Crows Tarot, this is by the same publishing company. The Star, which is, I'm an Aquarius. Got our Aquarius, Uranus, and I guess it also has, is that Saturn? The Moon. The Sun. Oh, I like that they have all the zodiac symbols. Judgment. The World. All right, we're moving into the cups. Here's the Ace of Cups. Thank you so much for not putting a person in here. I really, for the aces, just want the symbol. Two Cups. And actually, I noticed that for these, they're putting like a little kind of keyword. So we have love. Three of Cups, and it shows abundance as our word. Sorry, I'm trying to get a good footing here, so I'm kind of falling over. Four of Cups, and it says blended pleasure. Five of Cups is loss. What does it say? Loss in pleasure? A loss in pleasure. Six of Cups is pleasure. Seven of Cups, illusionary success. Eight of Cups is abandoned success. Nine of Cups is material happiness. I would enjoy to have some material happiness. Anybody else? Give me a what? 10 of Cups is perfected success. We have Princess of Cups. I'm loving that they're doing, instead of the page, they're doing princess. So awesome. And then we have Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. Oh, look at that eagle. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles says harmonious change. Three of Pentacles is material work. Four of Pentacles is earthly power. Five of Pentacles, material trouble. Six of Pentacles is material success. Seven of Pentacles is success unfulfilled. Eight of Pentacles is prudence. Nine is material gain. 10 of Pentacles is wealth. Princess of Pentacles. Ooh, I want her walking stick, y'all. Actually, I do. So me and my boyfriend do hike until I broke my foot. So hopefully when the weather gets better, we'll hike again. But I found a nice stick in the woods, and we carved out part of the top, and we put I put an amethyst crystal in the top of that. So I'm excited to start using it. Knight of Pentacles. And my boyfriend, being so supportive, he put himself just a clear quartz in his. So, Queen of Pentacles. And King. We have our Ace of Swords. Two of Swords is peace. Three of Swords is sorrow. Looks like there's a rose in that. Cool. Four of Swords is rest from strife. Five is defeat. Six is earned success. Some of these wordings for these I'm not real sure about. Seven is unstable effort, but probably in their book they are kind of explaining why they chose those words. Eight is shortened force. Is that what it says? Shortened force. And then we have 9, despair and cruelty. 10 is ruin. Oh gosh. the scroll of this font, I'm like not being able to read. All right, we've got Princess of Swords. She's far pretty. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. Wonder why they've got like Virgo, and then they've got 2 Libras. Wonder what the significance of that is. I saw that on a different card. It had 2, like right here. King of Swords, it's got 2 Aquarius down there. Sure, there's a reason. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands is Dominion. 3 is Established Strength. 4 is Perfected Work. 5 is Strife. Having an avalanche over there. 6 is Victory. 7 is Valor. 8 is Swiftness. 9 is Great Strength. 10 is Oppression. It's my mom's stalker card. Girl takes on too much. Princess of Wands. She is pretty fabulous, isn't she? Ooh. Knight of Wands. I like all the fire. We've got Queen of Wands with her kitty kitty. That's a big kitty kitty. King of Wands. He also has a large kitty. And that is it, y'all. All right, so in comparison, let me get my, this is my Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So it is, in comparison, it is actually the same size. I don't know why it looks bigger when it's sitting down, but it's actually like right at the same size. Very nice. Lift this guy up. It's kind of like laminated type cardstock. I mean, it's gonna shuffle good because it's like that same size. But let's pick a card. Let's see what, oh, I guess it's gonna be that one because it's like jumping out at me. All right, we've got 8 of Swords, and it says Shortened Force. So, let's see here. 8 of Swords. It says, a red cloaked figure is bound by many straps. The person appears immobile and stuck. A blindfold appears over their eyes. They are standing in a swamp-like land surrounded by 8 swords. The swords are arranged with the flat parts of the blade facing their skin. A house appears up on a ridge in the distance. Okay, so it says, get a good comfortable spot here. The heavenly interpretation, it says the 8 of Swords tells the tale of an initiation. The blindfold takes away the ability to use sight to navigate the lands. The hooded figure must use their senses and resources to escape their bindings. They must then figure out where the path lies to reach their destination. I lost my spot. Another interpretation of the 8 of Swords is being trapped and restricted. Sometimes situations arise that make us feel like we have no hope of escaping. This card reminds us that we aren't always as stuck as we think we are. There are alternative ways to escape and free ourselves from entrapment. All we have to do is use our minds, because swords are associated with your mind and communication and that type of thing. So it says earthly interpretations, keyword, shortened force. Correspondences are air, Jupiter, Mercury, and Gemini. Upright meaning feeling trapped, fear of isolation, use of all your resources, initiation, know your limitations, and restricted mobility. Reverse meanings, removing obstacles, clear the path, move with freedom, fight through resistance, keep moving forward. How do you feel when you get stuck? Which sense do you use? So these are really, okay, this is really good. You could do like a whole, like a spread. Or you can just do journaling with this if you get this. How do you feel when you get stuck? What sense do you use the most? How would you escape this situation? So yeah, I guess these are more like journaling questions. But you could actually do that, like I said, and make it a spread. So transformations. Humans, oh my Get this in frame. Yeah, it's not really gonna, there we go. Humans are a resourceful species. The Eight of Swords remind us that we have more resources available than we think. Sometimes reality is more than what we see. When we are able to use our senses to get out of a tricky situation, we become emboldened. If we fail to overcome a situation, it is due to it being trickier than we expected, or we have not thought of the way out yet. We succumb to defeat and let the situation make the choice for us. This becomes a failure of imagination rather than of circumstance. Okay, so that is all on this card. So what do you guys think of this deck? I like it, and I think that if I would have gotten this before this other deck that I won't mention right now, I probably would have been using this already. It is very pretty. I may use this for some client work. So again, I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Do you have this deck? Are you using it? Does it resonate with you? I'd love to hear about it. If you guys wouldn't mind giving me a little thumbs up, and if you like what I'm doing, subscribe, hit the little notification bell so you don't miss anything, and I appreciate y'all watching. Have a great day.